The point of no return. Kind of started getting into that, all right? But let's go into it more deeply. There's a really neat part of this chapter. There was so many beautiful inspirations as I was called to bring this book into creation. I mean, just so many beautiful births. This one is the story about the night sky and the blue sky. Has everyone read that? Does everyone know? Familiar with it? Isn't that just so simple, but just, you know? We live in the blue sky reality, all right? We look out and the sky's all blue and it's all about Earth and it's all about our reality and it's all about what's going on right here. And, you know, it's so comfortable to fall asleep. You know, we're most asleep during the day, everybody, because everything's so small and so contained. And, you know, and that's good, but that's kindergarten. That's like a kindergarten consciousness. You look outside and hopefully we have a beautiful clear sky tonight that has not a lot of clouds we can see. It's vast. It's vast. It's infinite. It's beyond our comprehension. There's no other way to say it. How small we are. How small we are. How unimportant, you know, we are in terms of size and matter. Not in terms of God's intention, but in terms of size and matter. How we barely exist, relatively speaking, and how all these things that we can't even comprehend are going on in the universe. Galaxies are moving and planets are turning and all the time. What a gift it is to be alive. And what a bigger gift it is to be alive with perspective. How much is important when you're in a blue sky reality that isn't important when you're looking at those stars? Yeah, just about everything. When you think about the light that we're seeing is taking millions of light years, traveling at the speed of light, the light that we're seeing is taking that much time to get here. You know, wow. Why would you want free will to get hung up on stupid shit? And I don't care if I said the bad word finally. That was a personal choice. You know, but it needed to be. You know, why? What can matter that much? Okay, well, when the point of no return is the point of no return. It's when that stuff doesn't matter anymore. When you have it in the proper perspective, when you live in the night sky reality, when you live in that space of infinite time and space, and you're not measuring your life in years anymore. You're measuring your life in moments, because that's all you can really wrap your mind around and your beingness around is a moment of life, not a moment of time. Time is a unit of measurement that humanity's come up with in an effort to scale things. A moment of life, a frame in the movie. That's all you can really get your mind around. That's all you can really get your consciousness around. Even if you're super enlightened, it's just wow, and you're blown away. That's it. That's all you can handle. So when you look at the infinite sky and go, holy cow, all I ever do is look at that and go, holy cow, you are so amazing. I'm so glad you're making all the decisions. Because you must be. Because this is not existing because I am choosing it to. You know, I might have a house because I choose to go to work. I mean, you can take that back into that framework. I might have this because I choose it. But ultimately, this does not exist because I choose it. This does not exist because I choose it. This exists. That's amazing. How many of you take the moment to have joy in your own existence? Forget your worries and concerns. There's so much to be about. But we live in the blue sky reality. Any time we come from a place of ego, we love containment. We love things to be contained and small. Why? Because once again, it gives us the illusion of control. control. It's the illusion. It gives us the illusion. Oh, there's the sky. No, there's the universe. It's water reflecting. The universe is out there. The point of no return is when you no longer see life like you've seen it. And the moments that you see it in this earth, the way this earth is, the way we all operate, the moments you see it that way are just like, you feel like you've gone on vacation from home. Because in that moment where you're experiencing it and there's a level of angst or emotion or whatever, you're just like, why? And all you have is compassion for people who live in that place. Because you don't. You don't. And the moments you do, they feel so foreign. You almost wonder, like, what am I doing here? Like, in this place of, what am I doing? What am I doing? And you immediately wake up and realize it's no longer home. Point of no return, frankly said, is when you live in heaven on earth. When you live in the spiritual oneness with God. When you live in unity with God, as God, of God, more than you believe you're anything else. That's the point of no return. And when you live that way, and you see God's divinity unfold in front of you, and you see it, you see life, you see the pieces coming together, you see it, not because you're looking, because you're being shown it. And you realize that through the surrender, God's showing you how life and creation works. And how things really happen. And how they have nothing to do with the choices we're making. Life gives us our experiences. And how the experiences that we're having, okay, this is the best part. How the experiences we're having are perfect for the place of consciousness that we're in. And perfect for how God's trying to bring us into a higher space of enlightenment and unity. All God's will wants is unity. All it wants is for us to know that we're a we. And not a me and an it. That's all that God's will wants. And it brings it about every moment of every life, all through eternity. It wants nothing else but that. Think about the intention behind creation. How amazing is that intention? And that for all we know, I don't know, what's the general age of this universe? What's our time? 14.5 billion. Yeah, for 14.5 billion years, okay, that intention has been steady and strong and active and all-pervasive. Wow. Isn't that one you want to be one within? Isn't being one with that better than anything you could ever choose to be?